What is the purpose of demons? Like one of them ghost stories you read about in the Bible. Okay, what is the purpose of demons? Like one of them ghost stories you read in the Bible. Okay, well, let's first consider here the symbolism that is all throughout the Bible. Now, we can have a whole discussion about supposed demonic possessions and exorcisms and all that stuff that you can find in texts throughout history. But even in this day and age, there are still people that will talk about demonic possession and stuff like this. But, you know, I think there's a certain important power in understanding this from a purely spiritual perspective and purely symbolically about ourselves. So demons in the Bible is actually also a way of considering all the negative states of the mind that are leading you astray, that are causing you to do yourself and others harm, that are causing you to act very destructive and negative towards yourself and everyone around you. So in that sense, you could say you're possessed by something demonic if that is what your life is about. At times we've all gone through these phases where we may have not acted very appropriately, have acted out of line, acted perhaps very aggressively and violently, etc., and very mean-spirited. All this stuff, you know, could be considered demonic possession in a way. But it just means that being completely dominated by something absolutely negative, absolutely destructive to your own well-being. So that, to me, is what the purpose is about these stories you find in the Bible. Of course, again, I have an open mind enough to at least consider it also purely physically speaking, that people are perhaps possessed by an entity that is so vastly different that it's like the person you normally consider that was in that body is gone. But I haven't witnessed anything like that personally. I've never met a person that was demonically possessed in that way. I also have never experienced it myself. So therefore it is not something I can talk about from that angle, but I can only say that, again, symbolically speaking, demons, you can consider them in your own mind as the very things that are causing you to be negative, that are dragging you down, making you feel upset and angry, frustrated, perhaps even hateful with things and people in this world in particular. So if you let go of those negative states of mind, you're essentially letting go of particular demons that could otherwise, lay hold of your consciousness in a way. So the more you practice the presence of God, contemplate the nature of life and existence itself from a spiritual angle, the more you will be able to overcome these negative tendencies that could otherwise arise inside your consciousness, that could very well be called demons, demonic, and then everything that is divine and positive, that is showing you and helping you understand more about God and the spiritual nature of the universe, well, those could be considered angels, so they're positive, right? Just consider it from this angle, I would say. Because if you worry too much about demonic possession, etc., as it's normally known, superficially, for example, well, I don't think it's really that useful to know about it, to be honest. I mean, yeah, it could happen. I'm sure stuff like that could happen. As I said, I haven't witnessed this myself, so I cannot talk about it from experience, only then there seems to be stories out there that talk about it, and you can listen to them, but what is the purpose of any of it? Ultimately, life is about liberating your own consciousness from your own limited perspectives of being just a human being. Because as long as you think you're just a human being, you're going to feel this void inside of your soul. Like, most people walk around with this void. At times I walk around with this feeling of a void, and I know it's always if I forget to contemplate truly the spiritual nature of my own existence and the connection I have and share with God. So keep that constantly in mind and everything will improve, and you will never have to worry about the concept of demons ever again. Or not truly, you could study it for fun, but that's about it. So yeah, that would be my answer to that. But it is kind of funny to consider them ghost stories in the Bible. It just sounded so silly. Anyways, have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.